Next up, let's talk about ratios, percents, and proportions. Starting off with ratios. Ratios are simple fractions created by specific wording in problems. Typically, the wording is like the ratio of x to y, and that is translated to the fraction x divided by y. So for example, consider the rectangle with the width of 8 centimeters, length of 28 centimeters. Write the ratio of the length to the width. So they're asking for the length to the width. So the length being 28 centimeters and the width being 8 centimeters. Now we want to reduce this. First off, the units reduce. So we end up with just a number, no units. And then one tool that's useful for reducing numbers is the prime factorization. 28 is 2 times 14, and 14 is 2 times 7. 8 is 2 times 4, which is 2 times 2. If you can get to the prime factorization, you can factor out factors of 1, or reduce factors of 1. 1 times 1 times 7 halves. Our final answer, therefore, is 7 halves. Go ahead and work on the problems on the right as you pause the video, and then come right back. For the first one, you should reduce down to 20/19ths. Problem number 11. For problem number 12, it should reduce all the way down to 2/55. Okay, next up, percents. Percents can come in many different types, but the basic definition of percent is percent of the whole, or the part over the whole. So what we're looking for is part divided by whole, and then we convert to a decimal and and multiply by 100%. And they do often have rounding instructions. So for example, in a bag of M&Ms, there are a total of 45 candies. If there are 9 blue candies or M&Ms, what percent of the bag are blue M&Ms? So the partial, part over the whole, is the essential definition of a percent. And the part is 9, and the whole is 45. And again, candies or M&Ms, those would reduce. The units again reduce. And this time we can reduce because we know that if we divide by 9 on the top and the bottom, we get to 1/5. Now 1/5 happens to be 0.2. I know that just from my experiences with math. But we can do this with our calculator as well. To convert to percent, we multiply by 1, specifically in the form 100%, and that gives us 20%. Okay, so if we knew that we had our calculator and we're just trying to figure out the percent, we could have stopped with 9/45, 9 divided by 45, to get to the decimal. Then multiply by 100 to get to the percent. And there's our answer, 20%. All right, go ahead and pause the video as you work on the right side. The answer you get on the right side should be approximately 29%, rounded to the nearest whole percent. Okay,